Hey guys, so this video is just basically going to be me explaining how pets work in this game. So first off, we're going to start on how you get pets. So the easiest way to get a pet is from the main storyline. It's actually not a pet, but it's a pet aura. You get one at stage 1 once you complete the main storyline. The newest content, of course, not previous stuff, but the newest content, once you complete that storyline, you get stage 1 pet aura. So that's the easiest way right off the bat. Just do the storyline and you'll get one. Another way you can get it is from the Hanmun store. You can buy pet pouches for, I believe they're about 200 each, 249 each. Of course, they're for NC coin or Hanmun coin, but you don't really need to buy it from here. You can also buy it from the marketplace. Right now, they're only for about 30 or 40 gold each for the pouches. Sometimes even cheaper. So I definitely recommend maybe buying those if you feel like you don't want to spend NC coin. So how pets work is basically they give HP and they give defenses. After that, once you evolve them, they give more HP and defense. They also give little bonuses once you get them to legendary. Also, basically how you upgrade them is you have these pet enchantment stones. There's various ways you can get them. Mostly from transmuting them. So there's 4 different ways here. One, you can use a pet, so you kind of self-sacrifice one pet and 10 soul stones, and then it'll give you a sealed pet enchantment stone. So a lot of people, what they'll do is, well, if you're trying to if you have a lot of money, you can buy the pouches. Because, for example, the new pouch gives the flea seal pet. That's what most people will be going for. So if they get like a ghost pet, what they'll do is they'll just use it for this and use it for a sealed pet enchantment stone. That's if you have like a lot of money and you feel like spending that. Obviously I wouldn't do that and most people wouldn't, but some people might. That's a pretty easy way though to do it. So another way is, well, they're both this way. The next way, this is kind of the way that I've done it a few times, is you only need 20 sacred orbs. And if you have a little bit of money, you can buy these if you feel like it. They're so cheap. Also, of course, you get them from every dungeon that you do. So, really, you don't even need to buy them. You can just get them from farming dungeons. Soul stones, again, they're super cheap. I think they're like, what are they, like 16 silver each? Yeah. Super cheap if you want to buy them. Otherwise, you can farm them from, what's it called? Moonwater Plains and other areas like that. You also get them from dungeons too, of course. So, also, you need the Elysium Orb. You need 5 of these. So right now, I think they're about 6 or 7 gold. Yeah, about 6 gold. Actually, about 7 gold. You need 5 of these. These you can get from the treasure pouches. Again, you get them from dungeons. Various ways. Those I usually will buy because usually I end up having them already turned into crystals, so I can't use it for this. But yeah, it's not that bad of a price range, honestly. So if you buy these, not too bad. But anyways, this is the way that I usually go, just because it's probably the easiest. Last way is you can use 5 Naru tablets, 10 soul stones, and 30 bravery tokens. The bravery tokens, basically, if you really enjoy doing like arena matches and battlegrounds like 6v6, if you really enjoy doing those, then you'll probably have a lot of bravery tokens. So this would be the best way to get it for you. Personally, I don't really do a ton of PvP, so I only have about 60 bravery tokens, and that's over the course of probably like half a year. So this is not really the efficient way for me, but if you really do a lot of PvP, it'd probably be easier than doing it this way if you really have a ton. But honestly, the best way in my opinion is this way. Another way that a lot of people do is from the Hanmun store. They're not in it today, unfortunately, but the daily deals, they'll have pet enchantment stones. I believe you can buy about 10 of them. And they're really cheap. I've done it a few times, not gonna lie. It's a really easy way to get pet enchantment stones. So whenever you see them in the daily deals, I honestly recommend buying them. But yeah, that's basically it. So you just use those and you enchant it and you get a new stage. It's just like enchanting, like your soul. You get a new stage and you keep going. And every time you upgrade it, you have to use more pet enchantment stones. So that's really all I can explain. It's kind of easy. Kind of went over how you get them. went over how you enchant them, how you get the pet enchantment stones. So that's about it. Yeah, just do the main storyline and you'll get a pet aura. If you're really desperate, you can buy it from the marketplace. They're really cheap, honestly. I can actually check right now just to see. Let's check real quick. I think it's under, like, you can just go under Ghost Pet, yeah. So Ghost Pet's about 40 gold. That's pretty cheap, honestly. Let's see, Griffin, we can check Griffin real quick. I think this one's a little bit more. No, this one's only 40 gold too. So yeah, for about 40-50 gold, you can get a pet. If you really want an actual pet. If you don't mind just having an aura like I have, just do the main storyline, you get one for free. So yeah, I hope this has kind of helped you a little bit. I know it was a little confusing, but yeah, I hope this helped, and thank you guys for watching.